Here at home, one of Vancouver's most well-known cannabis shops is shutting down, and now they're taking a few pot shots at the city. Neetu Garcha is covering that story today. Neetu, Cannabis Culture losing 3 stores.
That's right, Paul. 50 layoff notices have been issued to staff as Cannabis Culture gets set to close 3 of its unlicensed marijuana stores here in Vancouver by the end of the month. Now, the so-called pot princess, Jody Emery, is saying that they've been choked by heavy-handed tactics by the City of Vancouver, leading to the end of an era for this trio of retail stores. The shops on East Hastings and West Broadway near Trutch Street, as well as the one on Davie near Burrard, will all be closing their doors after 25 years in Vancouver. On social media, Emery calling this devastating and heartbreaking news. The city, after winning a BC Supreme Court case last month, will find illegal marijuana stores in contempt of court for staying open after January 31st, and that could mean staff arrests, steep fines, jail time, and forced closure of the buildings where the dispensaries operate. Certainly not what the pot legalization activist and her husband Mark expected after the long-awaited removal of cannabis prohibition in Canada on October 17th. Now the Emerys are urging their supporters to take peaceful, polite action and contact city officials to grant emergency licenses to the shops. They argue their shops could save lives in the midst of an opioid crisis, claiming overdoses and deaths decrease significantly where medical cannabis dispensaries exist. But the pair does have a criminal record, having pleaded guilty to a number of drug-related charges. As of now, there are 3 approved shops open in Vancouver. There are 2 City Cannabis Co. stores and Evergreen Cannabis in Kitsilano. The owner of the latter telling us the process was long and challenging.
My wife and I had to be audited in separate rooms. We had to have every single inch of this place inspected. We had to make sure there was no cannabis anywhere in it. We had to triple our security system. I had to tell them everywhere I've been in the past 20 years, every job I've had.
Now, the Cannabis Culture flagship store here behind me at 307 West Hastings will remain open, but only as a bong shop and vapor lounge. Back to you.
Yeah, a lot of people will be interested in that.